Hey guys, I just wanted to come on and talk about a dream that I had for like at the last two nights. I've had these dreams, and I wanted to talk about them because I think they're prophetic dreams or a sixth sense or something. Anyways, I've been dreaming real hard about this stuff, and basically in my dreams, the United States is in a quarantine, okay? And so all the places were under like a martial law. They were quarantined because there was an outbreak, some type of a disease in the dream. I didn't know exactly what it was. But the inside of the jails or in the cities, there were cities that were locked down. They were gated cities. They were kind of like, the Donald Trump wall, but they're around cities, in towns. They're all over the place. And you couldn't get in the cities unless you had vaccines or were vaccinated. And nobody in the cities was sick. So these people were like being, I guess, quarantined within the city. You couldn't go in the city. You couldn't get out of the cities. And this wasn't just big cities. It was little towns. It was everywhere. So in between all cities and there were like gates. Locks everywhere. When you had to, I don't know how you got in or out. I just know that everybody was quarantined and that you couldn't get in these cities without proper identification or something weird. So, and then while you were in the cities, the government started to come around and take people away, whether they were religious people, political dissenters. It was just like being in a Nazi concentration camp, but all the cities were like that. Anyways, and it was about me being in jail, which was inside of a city. So, and it's just really strange because right now, I believe it's in Rockland County in New York. Just today, they came out with this, Andrew Cuomo, came out with this quarantine. All these people, kids under the age of 18 that are not vaccinated are no longer allowed to go into public places, whether it's a restaurant or they can't even go to school. Like, these kids are quarantined. They can't go into general public places. You could probably take your kid outside in the backyard, but if you take your kid to a public park or a public restaurant or any place general public and say your kid doesn't have a vaccine, then they're going to take your kid from you. The CPS is going to come and seize your child. Now, or the government or the police or whoever it is that's the parent of an unvaccinated child. And this is because there's some stupid measles outbreak, like 130 kids in a population of 300,000 or whatever it is. Whatever. Don't get me started on vaccines because I don't believe in them. I think it's a hoax. There's no scientific proof behind vaccines. People will try to argue that there is, but it's fake science. I've done years of research into this, okay? So you can say, oh, you're crazy. Well, condemnation without investigation is the height of ignorance. And until you actually go and do the investigating yourself, there's never one time in the history of vaccine has there ever once been a double blind study or a placebo scientific study on vaccines. Now, anything other than that is fake science. So my point is, my dream was about being quarantined without vaccines, and none of the people that were quarantined were sick. All right? I'm not saying I'm a prophet or anything. I'm just telling you this is a dream I had, and then all of a sudden this stuff is happening in New York. And I think it's going to spread all over the country. I think they're going to start quarantining cities. They're going to start quarantining towns. I mean, geez, they just quarantined a whole county of New York. That's insane. It's never been done, other than the Japanese were put into concentration camps in America. And Native Americans, they were put into camps as well. So we're on a precipice of something very big that's going to happen right now in this country. I know it's crazy, but it's just the way it is. But I wish I could remember more details of the dream. But that was pretty much my dream last night, was about quarantine, and it had to do with vaccines. But it first started with vaccines, but then they started taking away people that were religious and political dissenters. I don't know where they took the people away to. I just know that they took them away. So, I don't know what to do or what to say other than, man, this is getting crazy scary. But anyways, I guess I will wait for some of your guys' comments or something. All right, well, have a good night. God bless. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.